everybody. Welcome to Entertainment Tea. I'm your host, Latina Lorraine. Tonight we have in the studio hip-hop, what hip-hop bad boy, Shanx. How you doing, Shanx?
What's good, Latina? How you feeling?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good today. So good to have you back here.
Happy to be here.
Well, I'm glad you're here. The last time we met, I was telling you about that performance you had, but you've had so many performances since then that I've actually watched. And you're actually killing it.
I appreciate it. I mean, it's been pretty busy, but I'm happy. I'm happy for that. You know.
Well, that is good. You were down over there in Brooklyn at the Funk Flex.
Yeah, we did Brooklyn Unity Fest this year. It was dope. It was a pretty good event. Had a pretty good turnout. A lot of kids. You know, community event. So I'm all for it.
Yeah, the last time we spoke, you were telling me that you work with children. You do a lot in your community. So just going to that community event should have been like being at home for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, us as artists, we're given that plateau to be role models, and I feel like it's part of our obligation to give back at least to the community, if nothing else. Just opportunities that we didn't have coming up. It's supposed to get better with time.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you're from Brooklyn?
Absolutely,
right?
East New York, yes.
East New York in the house.
Yeah, we in here.
What one time for East New York? Well, just tell us a little about yourself, what you have going on.
Well, as I previously stated, I mean, I'm an aspiring artist out of East New York, Brooklyn. Have a couple kids, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We working.
Adorable. I see them on social media. I mean, just adorable.
They, anytime I think about quitting, I always got to take myself back to why did I start. And I mean, I do this for my family, me, my loved ones, my team.
Absolutely. And you have such a great team and support system behind you. I see Connect One and Mimi Hayes, and they're out there pushing you and driving you. You're really, I'm not just saying this because you're sitting here right now, but you're really talented.
I truly
have
appreciate
a great sound.
Thank you.
I love your sound. That video that I had on Instagram.
Right. Oh yeah, you was walking it out.
Oh man, I was like, tally up.
Tally up. I was
in London.
Absolutely.
Yes, I was in London.
Shout out you for the promo out in London. You made it to London, baby.
It was just so amazing, and we were listening, and I ran into some guys out there. I had them listening. It was a really good experience. And we were out on the street going, tally up.
Yeah, we got a lot of new music coming, a lot of new material. I actually have a show later on tonight too at Aloha, where I'm gonna be featuring some different music, so that's gonna be interesting too.
Okay. So do you write your own music? And,
yeah, absolutely.
And you create your own beats?
Well, we have some in-house producers that I usually get beats from. I don't make beats anymore. I try to, but it's just really a time thing. Everything is time consuming. We run a studio. I do some engineering, and then I got to work on my own stuff. And then I do the acting, and then the full-time parent, and the hustle and bustle. The bills don't stop.
You have so much going on. I mean, your storage is not empty. It is full, and it's always good to be full and to have your hand in different pots. I mean, you have the acting, the what's the Hookup Studios?
Yeah, Hookup Studios.
Tell us a little about Hookup Studios and what you have going on over there.
Well, basically, Hookup Studios. That's what we try to do. We hook you up. Whatever it is you need. You come in, you get your music sounding good. We're not just gonna press stop and record if it don't sound good. We're gonna make sure we get that good sound coming out of there, because it's all about quality over quantity. You need your video shot. We have the other portion of Hookup Studios, which is Hook TV. We shoot videos off 4K, 5K. We got drones, whatever you need. Locations, we provide those. You need foreigns, rentals, anything.
Wow.
It's a one-stop shop. We try
you guys are really, this sounds like an empire that you have embarked on in your life.
We're building.
Right. And it starts with what you're doing right now, and you're able to grow from it, just like Puffy did.
Right. Shout out to Sean Combs, absolutely.
Yeah. And he inspires us all to not give up and just keep building. Level up, as they say.
And I mean that's owed to people such as yourself. Shout out Entertainment Tea.
Thank you.
You're giving us a platform for people who may not have seen or are not aware to get an opportunity to meet us. Maybe not personally, but after this interview, it should feel personal because it's really intimate. It's personal stuff. it's all from the heart. We're not doing any scripts here. You know, this is on the spot.
And it's my thing, and it's my purpose to shed light on independent artists, because oftentimes they have so much of a struggle trying to get into this game. and it's very, 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 very hard. It's like a touch and go. And to give them a platform to showcase their music, or, you know, tell their story, you know, let us know where you're from, what you're doing, you know. You are actually doing just so amazing.
I appreciate that.
I kind of, you're like seasoned. I don't consider you like a newbie in this business.
I mean, I've been doing this for a while now. Honestly, we were touching like 20 years that I've been working in this field, just music, and I can honestly say that I've seen the growth. You know, I feel like when you stop growing as an artist, then it's time to probably reevaluate what's really going on. You know what I mean? Like, are you going to continue to do this for how long? And, you know, if not, when are you going to stop? So.
And what would you tell an independent artist right now, something that's crucial in terms of going out there to achieve that goal?
I mean, any artist coming up, I say you got to have discipline, and above it all, you got to want it. You know what I'm saying? Just be yourself, stay in your own lane. There's a lane for everybody. Everybody gets their 15 minutes. It's about what you do with that 15 minutes. Don't fall off trying to be like somebody else, because you can't be like somebody else for so long. You know, just do what works for you. But, you know, you got to think short term or long term. You know, if you're just trying to do this for a quick dollar, quick fame, you know, I feel like in this day and time, for a lot of people, it's more about the fame than it is the money. And that confuses me, because
especially with social media. It's all about the fame. It's not, it's about, you know, who's looking at me, or how much money I have, or how much I can show on social media, when and oftentimes they're lacking the talent.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's no talent there.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard. What I don't like to see is like someone as yourself, smart, talented, a go-getter, an inspiration to youth. You know, with working with people in your community, you are the poster child for what it would take to become successful and to retain that success. Like, I'm not to bring up names, but like Jay-Z,
right.
He's very smart.
Very.
He's street smart. He put his hands in different pots.
Absolutely.
Not just one pot, and he's made it. But then you have somebody that's not talented at all,
right,
but knows somebody that knows somebody.
Yeah.
Undeserving.
Yeah.
And that's what I don't like to see, because I like to see the person that needs it get a fair shake at it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and my thing is, and my purpose is to make sure that I can bring, you know, shed some light on an artist such as yourself. Right,
which we need more of, you know what I mean? So, like I said, once again, shout out to you. I just feel like there's just not enough. There's just not enough. The authenticity has kind of went out the window. It's all about rhythms and sounds now, whereas, you know, the music doesn't really have a message anymore. It's not, I mean, not the music that's being broadcasted on, you know, on a daily basis. The music that you hear every 5 minutes, it's all melody and rhythm, as I'm saying. And it's like everybody just thinks that the blueprint is sell drugs, take your drug money, and buy your way into the game. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of cats that have money that never sold drugs, but it's not cool for them to say, oh, well, I got this from an inheritance, or I had a trust fund. No, we ain't gonna say that. You're gonna be like, yeah, I was on the block moving at work. No, you wasn't. Mm-hmm. I saw you.
Well, that's what they want to glorify it and make it seem something that it's not.
Yeah.
And it's not the truth, and
it's
not
nothing cool about selling drugs. Like, if you think people sell drugs to be cool, you a fool, man. Like, it was a way of making money, and people just lose sight of the objective. They lose sight of the big picture. Like, whatever it is you're doing, it should be for a purpose. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that purpose has to be more than clout and fame and just being seen. You can't pay no bills with that.
You sure can't. I tell you that. And honey, bills have to be paid, honey.
You know that.
Absolutely. So tell us, what can we look for in the future from you? Any projects coming up?
Well, we have these No Days Off day parties that we're gonna be starting. I believe the first date is like the 24th. Mimi's putting those together, so we're gonna be turned up the whole summer. We have a lot of shows coming up. About 3 more shows for the month of June so far. The dates I can't really say off the top of my head. But yeah, we're active. Our next single we're gonna be dropping is a track called "Living It Up" featuring Legacy. Shout out Legacy, dope track. I'll be performing that tonight at Aloha as well.
Oh wow, that sounds awesome.
Expect some new videos on the way, definitely. And I mean, just a lot of things we've been discussing, but I hate to talk about things too soon, prematurely. So just stay tuned. Ayo, it's Shanx. Follow me.
Shanx on Instagram. Now tell me, if you had to collaborate with someone right now, who would it be?
Honestly, that's really a tough question. But I probably would keep it in my neck of the woods, like, you know what I'm saying. Just people that's known anywhere. I would go for like Uncle Murder or somebody like that, like a known feature. Just because I mess with his style. You know what I mean. There's the authenticity in it. People look forward to something from him every year. He has the end of the year wrap up. You know what I mean, like where he just talks facts about things that it's not that you didn't hear it, but it's like somebody's really. He says whatever he wants. You know what I mean, and that's the type of time we on. Like that's East New York for you. We're not really worried about the rules. You know what I mean. We worry about it later.
Well, there's a lot of people coming out from East New York now.
Yeah,
there's a lot coming out from East New York right now. There's
a flourishing. Sadly, though, I just don't feel like we stick together enough. I mean, some crews are rapping together, but it's a lot of beef. It's a lot of drama, side block stuff. You know what I mean?
And it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be.
Especially when you're striving for the same goal. When you work together, you can get more accomplished together.
Yeah. I agree.
Than individually.
So,
we are stronger together.
What'd you say? I ain't heard you. What you said?
You get more done working together than you can separately.
I'm trying to tell you.
If you working in the masses or working with somebody, you have a better chance of, moving up to a higher level.
Powers in the numbers. Absolutely.
And you know what? I am so great and grateful to have you here. You are just the bee's knees. I want Wendy to say.
got me blushing over here. Look, I'm too dark for this.
I mean, you just give the best talk. It's like you know what you want.
You have to know what you want.
You are a smart man.
For a while, I didn't know what I wanted, and I'm not there anymore. Like I'm truly sure of what I want, and I'm just trying to take the steps to get it. Okay. Because it ain't gonna come.
What was that transition like? Going from not knowing to knowing. If you were helping somebody, that's stuck at a stop and they can't in a rut and they can't get past it, what would you tell them?
I would say you definitely have to take a minute for you. I was caught up for a long time just trying to make sure everybody else was good, but I wasn't good. So it was like, what am I doing? We all messed up now, you know what I'm saying? Like we all are in the same boat. So you got to separate yourself from that and really look at what's going on. You might have to reevaluate some relationships. You're gonna have to cut some dead weight. Not everybody's for you, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? And I learned this from Oprah. Not everybody deserves a front row seat in your life.
Not at all.
People will suck the energy out of you. So you have to cut anchor and set sail.
Yep.
And you know what? Before we leave, tell me about those kids. Those wonderful kids that you're working with. Are you there inspiring them like you inspire us here?
It's all about inspiration, and just honestly with me, it's just really showing these kids something else other than what they see every day, which is, I gotta be a rapper, or I gotta play basketball. When they fight that, they be like, no, you don't gotta play basketball, you don't gotta do that, you could be a lawyer. Everybody always goes to a lawyer or a doctor. There's just so many different options. So it's really just to open your mind. But the thing about it, all of the exercises we do, it's all strategy based, you know. So we might do this on focus, and this one might be on listening. It's just different exercises that I get them in just to help them in all forms of life, not just acting. You know, I just hope that something resonates with them, you know.
And it
maybe
will.
not at the moment, but
it will. And they'll come back and thank you years to come. It'll be later on. They'll come back and thank you for what you and the impact that you've made in their lives. Well, we're here with Shanx. This is a great interview. I know you have your show to do tonight, and you're going to be running off. But I thank you so much for coming.
No days off. No days off. No days off.
No days off. This is a hardworking man. And I wish you all the best and much, much success.
I appreciate that, and I wish you the same.
Well, thank you so much. You know, you're my first guest. So it's
an honor.
You know, I have to look out for you. I just feel, you know, and I pray for you that you know that you're successful and you keep doing the work that you're doing.
I mean, success for me is success for us, baby. You know how we rocking.
Amen.
That's
well,
the T.
Give us your social media so that we can, you know, go out and follow you.
You can follow me on Instagram at AYOITSSHANX. It's at AYO Shanx. Twitter is the same thing. Facebook and just type in Shanx, I'll pop up. Yeah.
That's what my niece told me.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I might be like, who sent you, but we good though. AYO Shanx, baby. No days off. Entertainment T.
Okay, thanks for watching Entertainment Tea. I am your host, Latina Lorraine, and we are off to watch Shanx's video. So stay tuned, take a look, and have some fun. And make sure you follow him on Instagram and Twitter.
I feel like I'm Hercules, and watching my people struggle is hurting me. So getting that currency is a certainty. The picture I'm painting, trust me, is worth the peak. You can't get a verse for free, nah. Pass a op in traffic, I reverse the V. Red dot, got him, spot him, send him into surgery. Hey yo, it's Shanx, my nigga, I know you heard of me. The music y'all making, market the nurseries. I pull up and hop out the Mozzie. I'm a hot nigga like Bobby. Niggas fishing wanna line me. I'm Dej Loaf, you could try me. This big gun bring a lot of pain with no job, call it Tommy. They ain't real, they ain't right. That 40 keep me warm, trying to weather the storm. Oh, yo block, my block, but it's gon' pop. Even if I clap you, download it when the song drop. They tell me I'm out of my mind. This is Henny, not wine. I'm broke, so I gotta grind. I gotta keep that in the front of my mind. Real nigga since birth, finna hit him where it hurts. Work, finna put him in the dirt. I need $1 million, I don't mean followers, but we lit. You might wanna follow us, like some move next and they tell you that I was up. I'ma go get it till all of my hours up. I need a bag, we need a bag. Pull up the whip, right on the curb and hop out the Jag. The haters are mad, it's hurting their heart and it feel like a stab. He ain't your man, he holding you back, so call him a crab. I told me he is lit, we making movies, no script. And if a nigga want trip, I got the 30 in my grip. I told K is lit, this roll is a 6. Head crack, bet that, niggas gon' be rich.